So Jacob, a 5-0 win here against Mossley in the FA Trophy. I suppose the main man though, you yourself getting a hat-trick there, must be delighted with that.
Yeah, buzzing. Great result from the boys. That's 3 on the spin. Obviously I've done my bit today and got a hat-trick, but it's not all about me, it's about the result, and we're in the hat for the next round.
Yeah, just looking at your first goal, I think you had a few fans discussing, did you mean it? That's the big question though.
No, I can't claim I did. I've tried to just whip it across, and obviously this time of year the pitches are not the best, and it's just, I don't know, it's just sort of looped over the keeper, but no, it wasn't meant, but you take them as they come.
Yeah, and then I think really in general, the overall team performance is really impressive, and Brad Fewster again, he must feel confident in the fact that you've got someone as finishing a good form as he is, and right next to you as well up for him. Yeah,
definitely. Like you say, the last few games I've not got on the score sheet, but he has, and that's the way we want to go. If one of us doesn't do it, the other one will, and today we've both got on the score sheet. We've got Gilesy on the bench as well, who's been absolute quality this season, and between the three of us, if one of us are scoring and we're getting the wins, that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Another player on the score sheet as well, Priestley Griffiths. Obviously, hadn't had a goal soon until last week where he was gifted it, but this one a mere amount of quality from there. Great strike from him, and that's the sort of player he is. It's sort of been coming for quite some time.
Yeah, definitely. He's probably had a few that he's probably disappointed with over the last since the start of the season. Just edge of the box, sort of going over or getting blocks, but today it was a really, really clean strike, and it just flew in. Yeah, so buzzing for Priestley.
Yeah, and then yourself getting those 2 goals late on. I think at 2-0 there was always a chance. I think if Moss to get one back, it might make the game interesting. But I suppose really as it went on, it really started to kill off and show the quality that Whitby do have there.
Yeah. Well, the gaffers, they're always talking about moments in a game and how a decision from a referee or a tackle or a goal can change the game. And at 2-0, like you say, it's you're very susceptible to them getting back in the game if they get it back to 2-1. But they started very with a high tempo in the first 5 or 10 minutes, but we saw that out. It was expected, and we just showed our domination really.
Yeah, and obviously after a recent dip in form, it seems now that we're starting to get back to the football we're playing in early weeks of the season. But at the same time, we've still got a few players out injured, so I suppose really all credit to those lads that have stepped up, and especially I thought Colby Shepherd today. He looked like he's been playing that team all season. Really.
Yeah, definitely. That's what all the boys have just said. That and that's what we've got. We've got players who can come in, who maybe have been on the fringes a bit, or maybe haven't had a chance which they thought they might have, and they come in and they do just as good a job as what we were doing at the start of the season. You've got Sonny, who's played the last 2 and has been, unfortunately, we're cup tied today, but who's just stepped in and it doesn't look out of place at all. You've got Fewster and Gilesy who sort of rotate with each other, and no one looks out of place. So, we look good at the moment, but that's 3 on the bounce, and just hopefully keep picking up the results.
Yeah, and in terms of team selection, I've already spoken to Nathan about this, but the fact that we've got the likes of Lewis Hawkins back in the warm-ups now as well, it's going to make it real difficult, I imagine, over the next couple of weeks in terms of picking a team.
Yeah, it'll be competition for places, and the lads know the gaffers are as truthful and as honest as you'll get, and if you're playing well and we're picking up results, that you're going to keep your shirt. So unfortunately, that's the way it is, the way sport is. If you are injured or you get a suspension or you're cup tied, if someone comes in and does a job and the team are playing well, then unfortunately you may have to be on the bench. But we've got players like that all over the pitch, so it's good.
And just looking ahead now, it's a week off before back in league action next Saturday, and a difficult game at Basin, but I'm sure after that the lads will go in full of confidence with that.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a different type of game. It'll be a 3G or 4G, and yeah, maybe a different type of game. But we can go there. We've been on that at Mickle early in the season, down that way part of the country as well, and picked up a result. So yeah, we'll go in with full confidence and hopefully pick up the points. Yeah.
Thank you much, Jacob.
Cheers.